to get the highest return on your investment as well. Right, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Think Differently videocast. I hope everyone is good. We're pretty good, bro.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm good, dog. Yeah, I'm also good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so,
It's good,
you know, so yeah, guys. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about cheap platforms online that you can invest with. So with these ones, we're going to be talking about some of the platforms where you can buy shares, different stocks, different cryptocurrencies as well. Some of them you can also invest in property as well.
Okay.
So these are all platforms that have made it easier for I wouldn't say the average South African, but they've definitely made it more accessible and have made investing more accessible to a lot of people. So yeah, without wasting time, the first one I'd like to talk about would be the Easy Equities. I'm sure you've heard Easy Equities by now, bro.
I've heard of it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not well knowledge in it, bro.
Yeah.
So I think today I'm gonna do a lot more listening than actually talking, bro. There's one thing I do know though when it comes to the online platforms.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that one after you.
Alright. So guys, Easy Equities is a company, division of this company called the Purple Group, which is a company listed on the JSE. So what the Easy Equities does is basically a company that allows you to buy shares in your favorite brands or companies, right? Okay. Both that are listed on the JSE as well as foreign countries as well, like in America or whatever. So the reason why they're cheap is because they have no monthly fees and the commission fees on them are quite low as well. So they're trying by all means to make sure that you get the highest return on your investment as well. So another great thing about them is that they have what they call is a fractional share right, which means that you can buy a fraction of a share instead of the whole one. So because of that, they have no minimum investment amount. So you can invest from as little as 10 rand. Okay. So or however much, but the minimum, they say no minimum, but there's a minimum about like 10 rand. I mean 10 rand, you guys buy guys anyway. So what's 10 rand? Come on, So invest, guys. It's a great platform. You can buy shares, different companies, your favorite companies, your Mr. Price, your Pep, Pick and Pay. You can buy shares in those companies. They have a bunch of bundles of different stocks and commodities as well.
When you say bundles, what do you mean, bro?
It's more like a portfolio of different investments, like you.
So you can buy like a package, like a little package of different ones.
Of different ones as well.
Okay.
So obviously to just diversify and spread your risk as well. The whole saying, don't put your eggs in one basket. Yeah. So that they also have ETFs as well. Which is your exchange traded funds. For those of you who aren't obviously about who don't trade like every day, which is obviously, in fact, ETFs are a lot cheaper, low risk alternative to investing as well. So we can look into that as well. So yeah, that's a very interesting platform, Easy Equities, and they also have, I don't want to say a sister company or brother company, but it's another division of the Purple Group, which is called the Easy Properties. It works similar to the Easy Equities, but the only difference is that with the Easy Properties, you buy a share in a company that owns properties, so that you see Rosen.
And Pamble.
I'm not saying those are the ones that are there, but I'm just saying, just to give you guys an example. But the only difference is that with this one, they pay out dividends quarterly, right? Depending on the calendar schedule as well. But you can always, the great thing about it is that with the interface, you know exactly what type of property you're going into. So if you want to invest in a new development in Midrand, because I was on the website yesterday and I was looking at the calendar, the dividends calendar, and I think at the end of January they paying out dividends for the Blight. I think you have the Blight, man.
The beaches, yeah.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
So imagine you invested in that, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think it's becoming a popular place now.
Yes, it is, yeah.
So it gives you that provision, so you can obviously look into exactly the company and what the company is the type of property that the company is buying, and you can buy shares in that company, then obviously you get your quarterly dividends as well, like that.
That's a completely new one to me, bro.
Yeah.
I actually want to go look it up now.
Yeah, bro, it's cheap platforms. Also, there's no minimum 10 rand, but there's no minimum. So guys, look it up. Easy Equities, it's a great way. Please, also with Easy Equities, guys, it's a long game as well. A lot of the stuff that we're going to be saying today, it's all about playing the long game. Invest in companies that you love, that you understand, and obviously do research. The great thing about Easy Equities, they have a lot of blogs, video tutorials, and market analysis to help you obviously understand exactly what's happening, so you can make better decisions.
So you can do all your research. You can start before you invest.
Exactly.
Then you go through all the tutorials and it says what's what.
So check it out, guys. Easy Equities, Easy Properties as well. And by no means we're not Easy Equities ambassadors. We're just sharing what we feel as if it's a cheap platform to invest in.
I actually want to go look into it. Right?
Yeah, it's a nice one. I like it as well. So Alright, guys. So that's that for Easy Equities and Easy Properties. And then the second one, another platform where you can buy shares both locally and internationally, is the FNB online trading as well. But in particular, there's something called the Share Builder, where similarly to the Easy Equities, you can buy shares for as little as 10 rand as well. The only drawback I found with the FNB is I feel like it's more user friendly if you're an FNB user. Or maybe it's because I didn't really go deep into it because it's not a platform I want to use. But if anyone's using the FNB Share Builder, you can obviously share your experience with it in our comment section. But from what I researched and what I picked up from the websites, like I said, you can invest from as little as 10 rand. You can buy shares both locally and internationally as well. And then obviously some of the other cheaper or just a slightly bit more expensive but still quite affordable is they have the Share Investor. It's you pay 300 rand per month, and they obviously invest in various other equities and whatnot, stocks and indices and your CFDs and ETFs and whatnot.
Does FNB do the investments for you, or do you select where you want it to go?
With the Share Builder, you can buy. You select the shares that you want to buy, right? But obviously, I do know there's some of the products that they have. They do invest on your behalf.
Yes.
So with the Share Investor, you can pay 300 rand per month, or a lump sum of 1,000 rand, and then they obviously invest, and you can obviously earn return on equities as well. So but like I said, I really didn't go into that one because I was kind of turned off by the fact that it works best if you're an FNB user. But I could be wrong. Maybe it's for everyone. But from what I saw, especially the online, because it always directs you to the online banking page. So it kind of, to me, it indicates that you want to be an FNB user.
Yes. But maybe that's the marketing strategy as well.
Perhaps.
They want you to sign up with FNB, have an account, and then
exactly
you're FNB user.
Right, because even in the Share Builder, I saw that you can even earn e-bucks.
Yeah, then same thing.
So it must be a FNB thing.
To make you want to be an FNB
user.
Customer,
I don't know. Yeah, so that's that, guys. FNB, I know there's a lot of FNB users. There's obviously another alternative for you to use. Also, just to go back, sorry bro, with Easy Equities, they've actually partnered up with Capitec, I saw. So if you have the Capitec app on your phone, when you log into the app, I think the newer model, the newer version rather, there's this section called the widgets, and you can actually retrieve the app, so you can make direct payments from your Capitec bank into your funds or your account on the Easy Equities. So it's made it very, very, very
quite simple.
Quite simple. So so these are some of the platforms, guys. I urge you to obviously look into them. It's a great platform. Remember I was talking about the Cecil shares during lockdown.
Yes, I remember that one, bro.
So still this day, guys. So what happened was, when lockdown hit, everything just stopped. So the company in question is Cecil. Cecil share prices went down to about $25.
Yeah, 25 rand,
So if, for example, you just had 1,000 rand at your disposal, you'd have bought. I don't want to do the maths because I want to make a fool of myself. But you would have gotten a good amount of shares. And if you check the share price now, last time we checked it was about 100 and something. So
for one share.
For one share. So imagine had you bought for 25 rand.
Yeah.
And, so there's a lot of potential in these things, guys. You just need to obviously do your research, play the long game, and yeah, guys. Easy Equities, FNB Share Builder, FNB Investor Share. Yeah.
Alright, bro. So that's quite interesting, bro. I haven't used any of those actually, but the one that I do know, like I mentioned, and you've probably heard of it, Luno.
Yeah.
I've seen a billboard when driving on the highways.
Yeah,
they're advertising Luno. So basically, it's an app where you can buy cryptocurrency. Right. So if you guys aren't aware by now, cryptocurrency is a whole different online platform, and like I said, you can buy currencies, but cryptocurrencies, right? That's the terminology. So things such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. There's a few others as well. And the good thing about it is it has a very low investment, so a minimum investment almost. It's about 100 rand, obviously more than the ones you mentioned now, but it's still quite low. Versus what you get out of it. So Bitcoin is now popular in South Africa a lot more than it was previously, and there were scammers and all of that. But I think it's come to a point where it's now managed properly, and Luno was used for that, right? I mean, it even goes to a point where you get paid Bitcoin Cash for referrals. So if you refer someone to Luno, for example, then you get paid Bitcoin Cash. Obviously, there's T's and C's in that as well. It has quite low transactional fees, or it's not like it's going to cost you a whole 1,000 rand to transact to your own account or whatever. It's very low. It's easy to use as well. It's simple transfer to, and you have your account details there, and you transfer your profits into the account. And then also, like once you've done the transfer, it has the withdrawal process easy as well. Once you're doing the transfer, it's called the withdrawal process, right? So it's easy to withdraw it as well. And the last thing that I can mention about Luno, it also has almost like market predictions. So it shows you what you can expect for the future, like couple months or whatever. So this is the prediction based on so and so and so on the previous history. That this is your market predictions for future. So you can then use that information to invest into your Bitcoin or your Ethereum and so forth. But there's another one. So there's another one that's similar to Luno called Coinbase. So on Coinbase, bro, it's very similar. Coinbase has about, I think it's approximately 50. I could be mistaken, but it's around 50 different types of cryptocurrencies that you can invest and trade, so forth. So it has same minimum investment amount of 100 rand, so it's quite similar, like I said. And they have courses, right, which you can complete, and you actually get paid for completing those. Obviously, you'd use that cash to reinvest in your other cryptocurrencies or in your current one if you want to, increase that portfolio as well. There are like a few major differences between the two. So Luno has lower transactional fees than your Coinbase. Number two, Coinbase has obviously, like I said, more currencies that you can invest in, right? And they have a bigger reputation. But they're quite popular in America and Europe. So that's where you'll find it. Versus Luno, so point number three, versus Luno, which is more popular in Africa. Like literally Africa. So a lot of people who know Luno utilize Luno in Africa.
So if you operate in Africa, you'd use Luno?
You'd use Luno.
Ideally.
Ideally, because it's more popular. You could use Coinbase as well, but Luno is most popular.
No problem.
Those are the only two that like I know of, because I've actually had like some family members who used Luno, so that's how I know about it. That's how I've seen how some of it works and so forth. But I do urge people to research and learn how this all works, because it's not as simple as going on and to start investing in things. Look at the market predictions basically.
Do your research.
Basically.
So those are some interesting ones, dog, via cryptocurrency. I think also one thing before we close it off, a few things I want to say is that, guys, when it comes to Bitcoin, because you do know that cryptocurrencies are becoming very popular now, and they will be even more popular the more people have become accustomed to them. So we need to be aware of scams, right? Some tips, obviously, for you to avoid scams or how you can pick up scams is number one, do not invest in a platform that guarantees that you will not lose money, or any platform that guarantees some crazy profits. If you have a platform whereby you are unable to verify particular information regarding the company or the owners of the companies or of the platform. Also, if there's some like social sign-up link that rewards you with some crazy bonuses, you should also be wary of that.
Yeah.
Also, if you're, any company that isn't reputable, the ones that you said, Coinbase, very popular. That side is a California company, I think. Luno as well, is very popular. Just take a drive to the north, you will see some billboards regarding, if you watch soccer, 203, they're gonna advertise Luno, guaranteed. The same way they advertise Betway and Hollywood based, you will see. So it's very reputable companies, guys, that you can invest in. And just before I close off, guys, I forgot to mention when I was talking about the Easy Equities, how you can actually start trading on Easy Equities. It's very simple. Just log on to the website easyequities.co.za, click register, fill in the necessary details, and then you just have to wait for your account to be verified, pending the FICA requirements. You all know about FICA as well. And then from there, you can start depositing funds into your account and start trading. You can trade as an individual. You can also trade on behalf of a minor. You can trade as a business, as a company as well. But obviously, with those variations, there will be different requirements set out by Easy Equities as well. If you're gonna start the Easy Equities, gonna start the FNB Share Builder, Share Investor, Coinbase, Luno, these are just the platforms that we found
which gives the most knowledge.
Yeah, basically, and we found interesting enough to share. So
I've actually had a thing where I had someone contact me to buy some cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So honestly, it was a lady on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So she had like a full page of her personal profile and some business stuff. And the thing, what she offered me was, you got to pay a certain fee, and they guarantee that you don't lose your funds.
Yeah.
Right? But what happens is they do the investing for you.
Yeah.
But you lose nothing. You always get something out.
Yeah.
So I went and asked some of my family members and my friends who were also actually scammed and who had been through some of these platforms.
Yeah.
And one of the things that they said was, ask her, how is it that I lose nothing?
Yeah.
Because then they start explaining to you something that doesn't make sense.
Yes, yes.
So at that point I was like, listen, thanks but no thanks.
Yeah, so, because at the end of the day, we can dress it up, sugarcoat it, it's gambling, bro. All of this is gambling. Sometimes, there's different types of gambling. We just like to make this more technical and financial and, sexy and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's gambling, bro. So obviously with gambling, you win some, you lose some.
Yes.
That's the same mentality you need to go into these things with. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But the more you play the game, the higher your chances are of winning.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So that's just it, man. Guys, if you have any other platforms that you guys are probably using and that work for you, please share them. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today. I hope you found this video very informative. And yeah, like we said, if you have any other platforms that you feel are very useful, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, guys, we just launched the official IG page for the TD videocast. You'll see the ad, the handle at the bottom of your screen, somewhere down here. Please follow that for any updates, for more content, for just for anything TDV. This is the actual official page, guys. If you wanna engage with us, that'll be the right platform. If you wanna see anything regarding the TDV team and what we push, please follow that page. And
Alright, cool guys.